What's up, everybody? We are Elevated Mindcast. I am AJ.
I'm Nick. How's it going, everyone?
Welcome, guys. This is season 2, episode 4. We are excited that we continue to keep doing this for you guys as we move forward. But before we get into what the topic is going to be for the day, Nick, take it away.
How's it going, everyone? My tóxicas and tóxicos, how's it going? My nalgonas and nalgones, how's it going?
Welcome.
My operadas and my not so good operadas, you know, the one with the bigger nalga than the other, how's it going? Or the bigger chichi than the other. You seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look very good.
Doesn't look good.
No, okay.
Welcome.
My gordas and gordos, my skinny people, my ugly people, my beautiful people. To all the women that got cheated on this Mother's Day, how's it going? To my certified cochinas, to my certified skoncas,
Damn.
and new one, certified cochino.
All right, welcome everybody. All right, so today's topic, we're going to continue these reviews. We're going to do a little bit different. I think last few episodes, 2 episodes, didn't go too well. Taste buds were kind of funky in those, but again, we're going to keep doing those as we can. But we're going to continue to review. On this episode, we're going to talk about what our recommendations are if you are making a trip out to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, Nevada, baby.
Usually this time of year, people start making trips, getting ready to the end of the school year. You know, people got out of school, trying to plan your vacation in the summer.
You know, people are just trying to get all over there and get all dirty and shit. You know, being all skoncas and skonkos out there, bro. You know, what happens in Vegas and stays in Vegas, baby.
For sure. But this is the time of year you start jumping in the pool. People start going swimming, all that good stuff. The party animals start coming out of you. But hey, to each their own. To each their own. But this is going to be an episode that we talk about what our recommendations are if you are looking for some good spots for foods. We'll try to tackle certain categories because everybody has different taste and what they like. So these are just our opinions, our recommendations for what we've liked and what we tried the times we've gone to Vegas, since we've gone quite a few times. So let's get into it. So I think the most common one that I think most families look for, because it's probably kind of hits all the targets, is
it's convenient too. You know?
What is a good spot if you are feeling a buffet? If you're starving, I know that long trip, you're just like, man, a good buffet kind of feeds everybody, the kids, everybody has different tastes. Just take them there. What do you think, Nick? What's a good spot?
You know what? Honestly, the Garden on South Point, that's a very good buffet. You know,
Okay.
Usually we tackle that towards the end of our trip. Like if it's our last day there, you know, we're done packing, we're heading home, we stop there for brunch. They have a very good variety, and I think it's one of the cheapest buffets out there.
Okay.
You do have to drive out of the strip because
So South Point's like a couple miles before the strip, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about maybe a good 5 miles, maybe.
Yeah, so South Point Hotel, we'll post it up the picture, what it looks like, and then the restaurant name.
The Garden, it's very good. They have
Yeah.
a good variety of food, Mexican, American. You know, they have a bunch of great desserts as well. And I think that buffet, it's the cheapest one I think I've been into.
So you recommend for a family?
Yeah, like if you guys have kids and you guys have you guys are into buffet, I think for the kids that's the one for the price. Because if you try to go to buffet on the Cosmopolitan, because we tried that once, and it's more for grown-ups, you know, at the Cosmo.
Yeah.
We took the kids on one time, and you know, they get the basic stuff, chicken and pizza.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're paying, it's $80 a plate there.
Whoa.
Yeah. So over there at South Point, I believe if you go before certain times, like around, it's like $30 or something like that, which is a lot better than paying.
Yeah,
those,
especially for Vegas. Yeah, that's for sure. So check it out. That's our recommendation. As a disclaimer, real quick, we are not being sponsored by any of these restaurants. These are simply our recommendations for what we've tried, and we are just giving our opinions on this, guys.
But if you guys want to sponsor us, feel free to slide into our DMs.
All right. So if you're not feeling buffet, you're more of maybe restaurant type of person, and you are more of a steak person, maybe a little bit fancy. and you like to sit down, have a glass of wine, nice little steak, nice delicious salad, something like that, we can recommend a good steakhouse. I think Nick has tried more steakhouse than I have when it comes to Vegas, because it's, man, that can definitely get pricey. But if that's your style, I think one good steakhouse would be.
It's the one in MGM. There's a restaurant there. I don't remember the name, but it's a very, very good steak there. It is not pricey. I think it's about $40 for that. It's a good steak. I mean, you're getting what you pay for. I mean, it is a good steak. So, any of my steak lovers out there, if you guys have a better restaurant, let us know. We'll go ahead and try it. But as far as my opinion, it's the one in the MGM. I don't remember.
So I know there's a couple restaurants in the MGM, but the one I think you may be talking about is the Wolfgang.
That's the yeah. There you go. That's the one.
It's Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill. Is how to look it up for the proper name, but they also have a variety of different things.
Right.
I know items in there, so that's pretty good. If it's a little bit more, just sit down.
Yeah, you could use your food credits there too.
Yeah,
that's what I ended up doing, dude. They gave me, I think it's 150 of food credits there. So
okay,
I ate dinner twice there, dude.
Damn. So there you go. If you're looking for a good steak, I think it's a spot. You don't necessarily have to go to a steakhouse, but that feeds you. For most guys who like steak, or even the women. But if women, your wives are not good, don't like steak, then there's definitely other options on there. All right. So if you're not feeling steak, you're not feeling buffet. I know for me, I don't know if Nick's a big fan of this, but I like sushi every once in a while. Sometimes it's a little bit fresh. I kind of like to change it up because it's a lot of meat, or other places it's just too much. You just want to kind of change it up a little bit. I found a good spot for sushi, and this is an all-you-can-eat. It's pretty good for your bang for your buck. If you're a big sushi person, it's an all-you-can-eat sushi. It's a little bit off the strip as well, but it's still closer to the strip. I think it's behind Flamingo. There's a street back there. You go back there, kind of like towards Target. I think it's right next to the Target, behind the Flamingo, where the big the Ferris wheel is at. And the name of the sushi, if that's your taste buds, is called Sakana Sushi. I'll put the name up right here so you can kind of see what it is. I usually, when we fill sushi, that's a good spot that we go to. It gets pretty packed, so it depends on what time you're gonna go. You have to go. There's sometimes there's a wait. I think the longest we ever waited was like 45 minutes, but it's worth it. Especially what you're paying for. There's a lot of options for sushi. You pay one price. They expect you to just order one roll at a time, and think once you finish your roll, if you don't finish it, they have to charge you full price for it. But it's just recommended you order one roll at a time in case you don't finish the roll that you order, because they will charge you full price for just the roll instead of just all you can eat stuff. So that's my recommendation. So Sakana Sushi is a good spot for all you can eat sushi.
It just seems that anything off the strip's a lot cheaper.
Yeah,
it's that's what we've came across, where we're paying $80 a plate. You go off the strip and it's $25 a plate. So yeah, you guys want to do your research if you guys go out there. And there's a lot of good restaurants out there. Tacos El Gordo, that's overrated. There's a lot of tacos.
I still haven't even tried that, man.
Dude, I mean,
you see those lines? How long they are?
Yeah, dude. We found a spot there in Vegas. It's about 5 miles away from that spot, and tacos just as good. So
for tacos, you remember the name?
I don't remember the name, dude. Okay. Next time I go, I'll grab that for you, man.
All right. So another recommendation. Moving on. This is the one that we kind of recently all kind of tried together. We had a birthday party for my oldest daughter and kind of all invited. But if you are a big pizza person, I know there's plenty of pizza places in Vegas, but this one is going to be more on downtown Vegas. So this is like off of Fremont Street is what it's usually called. So you definitely got to take an Uber if you want to just drive there. There's places to park. But a good pizza spot, everybody's been talking really highly of it, is Pizza Rock. That's what it's called. I'll put the name up here.
Very good pizza, very crispy.
I think these are oven cooked pizzas. It's a little pricey, but it's very delicious. They are big on cooking traditional style pizzas from different places in the country. But whatever your taste buds are, if you're Chicago, New York, here in California, they usually will make it however you want it. They put all kind of different toppings, whatever your taste buds are for that night. They will do it for you, but it's pretty good, man. The way they make the dough and
you know what, dude? When we went there for your daughter's birthday, a combination, man. Man, that was
Yeah.
a very, very good, very
Yeah.
good pizza there, man.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So we recommend Pizza Rock. That's one of been our favorites, and we're going here in the next couple of weeks again. That's probably what we're gonna eat again. So
He's going in a couple weeks, not me.
yeah, so just a bunch of different things going on, but that's to be for pizza. If you guys are looking for a pizza place, that's the one that we recommend. That would save you guys time to find a good spot.
How about dessert? Any good desserts out there? You know what? A good dessert. It's those homemade ice creams. They have them there at the. I think it's at the New York. It's a little stand there, and they have a bunch of different ice creams. Ice creams are very, very good, dude.
Is it like Italian like ice cream?
No,
or
it's just regular ice cream. It's just it's so like one of those little stands.
Yeah.
I know they have one in the New York. I know they have one and the MGM. I know they have one of those stands there.
Same one.
Same one. Planet Hollywood has one of those too. You know, it's dude. It's that ice cream is very good.
Yeah.
And you want to get the single scoop because if you try to get double, it is too much ice cream. I mean, unless you're a big ice cream fan, then yeah, go with the double.
What's the prices on those?
You know, I think it's like, I believe it's like $4 a scoop,
Oh, that's not bad.
but it's very good ice cream.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion.
There you go. So New York, and where else did you say?
New York, Excalibur has one in there too. New York, Excalibur.
Excalibur still around? Oh, the one they knocked down was the Tropicana. Huh?
The Tropicana,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I thought Excalibur was.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
But yeah, very good ice cream there.
All right, and then we were trying to think of places for breakfast. I'm a big breakfast guy. I know Nick is too. I usually would just go anywhere because I'm very traditional style breakfast. I don't really get too crazy on breakfast, like simple bacon, eggs, potatoes, coffee. I'm happy. A lot of times when we stay at the casinos, they usually give us a food crate, like Nick was saying. So if we're staying at Luxor, we go to that local restaurant. I think that one's called like All American, something like that.
Oh yeah, that one's very. You know what? That one's very good. Dude.
Yeah, I always go to that one.
Good.
So we go to that one.
Good.
I know there's another one, and like basically every hotel on the strip, wherever you're staying, just go to your local. Because like even in New York, I think it was. There's a place in there as well. It's kind of like American restaurant, another that serves good breakfast as well. But anywhere breakfast, if that's not your thing, you want to go to IHOP, Denny's. That's
it's there. I know they're probably a little cheaper. But
yeah,
I mean. I try to stay away from that, man, because I have it here in the city.
Exactly.
So I rather just try, that All American. That one's very, very good, dude. So. I remember we went there for lunch and we got my son a burger. Oh man, that burger was good. And my girl got the steak. Steak was very good too.
Decent.
Decent.
Good
For the price. Decent. And it come. I didn't pay for it. It was my food grade, but it was decent.
Yeah, so there you go for breakfast. I think we recommend just going to your local wherever you're staying. I think if they got a restaurant inside for breakfast, just go to that one. That's more convenient.
But be very mindful because if you're staying in the Bellagio or the Venetian, Caesars, you might not want to go there because
I know.
I remember one time my buddy was telling me that he had food credit, right?
Yeah.
So he ordered it, but I guess somehow that food credit didn't cover the whole meal, so he still had to pay like almost $80 out of his pocket.
Damn.
Even though it was just steak and it was eggs and fruit.
Wow.
Yeah. So be careful.
Yeah, the high end hotels or casinos, you're definitely going to be paying top dollar for stuff over there.
But if you're staying like at a Planet Hollywood or Excalibur, New York, Luxor,
even South Point, huh?
Yeah, South Point. You know what? South Point has decent.
I think they have one of the best budget breakfasts. I know they have a steak and egg deal over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do.
Every
you know what? Every day they have a steak. Yeah.
Yeah. I hear a lot about that place. It gets packed because it's such a good deal and it's decent.
It's funny because people will drive out there for breakfast, and then on the way back, they start stopping at the local casinos, walking around. But if I don't know if you noticed or if you heard in the news, dude, but Vegas is dying down, dude. Not a lot of people are going to Vegas anymore, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so usually around this time, you see all the spring breakers. But spring break, it was a record low, dude, at hardly any people out there, dude. I seen this video on TikTok where this lady was recording. And it was spring break. No one out there, bro. Just a bunch of kids.
Well, I know they're rebuilding a lot of stuff too, so it'll eventually, I think, get back up because now they have the Raiders. I know you're a Raider guy.
Hell yeah.
Your A's will be up there pretty soon, you know. So I'm sure it'll grow at some point. And then,
Yeah, but you gotta understand, dude. A lot of the people that go to Vegas, and it's sad to my Raider fans out there. A lot of just just people that just go to Vegas to just buy a Raider jersey and that's it. I remember one time I was gambling and the Raiders were playing the Broncos. And I started talking to this guy about football, and he goes, "Oh, I don't know, man. I'm from I think he was like from Paris or England, somewhere out there." And he goes, "Yeah, I just came here for a visit, and I'm taking this as a souvenir." I go, "Wow, dude, really?" He goes, "There's no real fans out there, man. It's just all the tourism."
Yeah.
I mean, Mark Davis, you fucked up, man. You should have just stood in Oakland or in LA, dude. You would have a better shot out there for real fans.
That's true.
Now he's out there. I mean, dude, it's but fake fans, you know.
That sucks.
And it sucks.
Well, I noticed like a lot of locals are becoming Raider fans too. At least you guys are getting those, but yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same, bro. Because, dude, and if you see each game, a lot of the visitors take over the fucking Raider Stadium, dude. It's fucked up. When they play Kansas City, it's all red.
Yeah. True.
And then Mark Davis is out here crying that, hey, why is there more of the opposite? Motherfuckers, you're in Vegas. You know what people are gonna do? They're gonna make a trip out of it. If you're if it's dude, come on, playing in Vegas. Oh, just make a trip out of it.
Yeah.
You leave Friday, you gamble on Saturday, you watch the game, you go to the game on Sunday, you fly back home.
Yeah.
A lot of people are doing that. A lot of of the opposite team.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a buddy that went to a game recently, and he goes, "Dude, it's not like Oakland." I remember when we go to Oakland and go to the games, man. Oh man, you could feel the fucking real fans there, dude. Not over here, dude. Not so much, man.
No.
I mean, we'll see this year.
I know we play you guys this year. That's exciting.
Oh yeah, we got to make a bet, dude.
That's gonna be a big deal. Eagles versus Raiders. Here you go, baby.
Yeah, no more tush push.
You better watch some culos, baby. Going in deep.
Oh, bro, you know they said about the tush push. They're not gonna. I mean, they're gonna.
We'll see about that.
So I mean, I'm sure you heard of it, right?
Yeah, they've been trying to do that.
So no more tush
But
push.
it's dumb. I gotta vote that out. You can't just take it away.
Come on, bro. You can have a bunch of guys touching each other's ass. Like, come on, bro. Fuck, bro.
You should call it culo. They're coming in. Boom. Touchdown, baby.
Yeah, dude.
You guys just go like this. Heads up.
Go heads up, bro.
Hey,
Bro, at least faggots come in, dude.
Super Bowl, baby. Anyway. All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap up our episode. This is just our Las Vegas recommendations for different things. Obviously, there's a bunch of other stuff you can do over there. These are just our opinions for stuff that we've tried to eat for different categories. But there's plenty of places to go eat on the strip, outside the strip. You can probably Google it and find somewhere and just check the reviews. And
there's a lot of good food off the strip. Don't try to stay the strip. I mean, it's convenient to stay on the strip, but you're gonna pay an extra $40, maybe $50.
Yeah, I remember when I was like
food.
the first time going to Vegas. Yeah, like immediately when you first think like Vegas, oh, like you go on the strip and then you just go eat somewhere on the strip. Everybody will tell you it's overrated, very pricey. You'll start to see that right away. So it's okay to go outside the strip, take a little drive if you could, or an Uber somewhere. If you're trying to save some money, you don't necessarily have to eat on the strip. That's just like an overrated tourism thing that you don't necessarily have to eat there. But if you're planning for it, cool. I'll for it. Yeah, man, just go for it. But for the experience. But other than that, you don't have to eat on the strip. There's plenty.
Yeah, there's a lot of good food out there that's off the strip. That's better. That I think it's better than the strip. Like Tacos El Gordo. There's a lot. There's that's better places out there.
For tacos.
So, I mean, but if we want to stay on the strip, I mean, go for it. But
also places on Fremont, I've noticed that places there are a lot cheaper too for food.
Even beer,
drinks.
Beer's cheaper there, dude.
So just keep that in mind, because strip, drinks are gonna be way more pricey. I know that for a fact.
Unless you're gambling, it's different, So, but I mean, if you're just there, wanna just get a beer and walk the strip,
In case you didn't know, Nick Ponder brought up a good point. A lot of people don't know this. As long as you're gambling, whether it be tables or slots, and you see the waitresses walking around and they're asking, "Hey, drinks?" They're complimentary. If anything, just tip them. But believe it or not, in Nevada, as long as you're gambling, they come up to you and you say, "Hey, I want this beer. Hey, I want this drink." It's usually complimentary.
Even cocktails or just straight beer?
Anything.
Really?
Yeah. If they have it on their tray and you're like, "Hey, is that give it to anybody?" Like, no. And what is it? You ask them. It's cranberry vodka, whatever. Like, "Oh, can I have it?" They'll just give it to you.
Oh,
as long as you're gambling, don't just sit there because they won't give it to you.
Hey,
That's one way to get free drinks, as long as you like to play. So it's like a win-win, honestly.
No, I kind of knew it was, but I didn't know like me, it's
Yeah.
cranberry and cran apple. That's my.
Yeah,
that's
you
my,
can request that. And
Yeah?
then you just tip them when they come to you.
How much would you tip them? How much is a good? Okay.
Well, for
now
a
when
drink
that's-
like that,
yeah. How much would you tip the waitress?
probably like $5 for that one.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
you're talking like it's not cheap, like to do a crab apple.
Motherfucker, they're taking my money, bro. What the fuck?
Well, still, like if you go to the bar, it's gonna be like $20 almost.
But I'm not the bar. I'm spending my money. You're gonna spend 1,000 and you want to pay the
They don't-
waitress
I
10
know, but they
bucks
don't
for
know-
a drink.
They
That
don't know that though.
They
That's
don't
I'm
know
saying,
what?
that you've been playing that much.
if you're in the high limit room, bro, they're gonna know you're
Oh,
spending.
see, that's different. High
See?
limit, man. They'll freaking rub your feet if anything in high limit.
Shit. I'll go. I mean, I'll go with my butt naked in there,
You go
dude.
like that. You're like, hey, massage my feet.
I'll massage your huevos too. Like, no, not that.
No.
But yeah, okay. So $5, it's respectable for a tip for a drink like that.
I mean, yeah, for like that, but like if you're doing like beers and something like simple, then
$2.
$2 maybe like
Oh,
that.
okay,
I mean, that's
cool.
nothing compared to freaking $15 to $20 at the bar.
Yeah. So
But that's a good advice. If you're longer gambling, you can get a free drink in Vegas.
it's all casinos
All casinos in Vegas.
on the strip
Yes.
or
Anywhere in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. As long as you get the waitresses and you ask them, they'll bring it to you. Just conveniently tip them because and then they'll know if you don't give them anything, they come out around again. Like they can take their time and they're not even gonna come bring it to you. Because sometimes that happens where you ask for a beer and you're like 30 minutes. You're like, what the heck? But because they realize hey, this guy's not gonna tip, why am I gonna rush it?
Right. Oh, that's
So
good,
keep that in
man.
mind, guys. Take care of your people. They're taking care of you. So
Oh, that's good, man. That's
Yeah.
good. I wonder
Anyways.
if Will, if you're seeing this, we'll be out there soon, man. Hang tight. We're coming to the rescue, buddy.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap up the episode 4 of this segment. These are recommendations for Vegas if you're planning your trip. We thank you guys for chiming in. Continue to stay updated on our TikToks, all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. We also have our episodes up on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. What other one? All platforms.
All platforms.
So thank you for those who have been listening. Please comment, like, share. All those go a long way for us, guys. We can keep doing this. But we love you guys very much. We thank you for everything you guys done. You guys stay blessed out there. Stay safe. I hope 2025 is treating you guys well. We were almost halfway through the year.
Damn, can you believe that?
know.
Halfway through the
Getting
year,
ready
man.
to prepare for the summer. Kids are almost going to get out of school. There's a lot to look forward to. So
Man.
until next time, guys, we're Elevated Mindcast. I am AJ.
And I'm Nick. Sky to the sea.
Where you want to be.